Hello student, welcome to today's H2Q lecture. Previous lecture we saw iterative development approach and incremental development approach and its limitations. Today we are going to understand the spiral model. Again, spiral development approach is a HDLC process. So in this, the spiral development process assumes that customer requirements are obtained in multiple iterations and development also works in iteration. So it is a, we can say, the part of the iteration model. The spiral model is a combination of iterative development process and the sequential linear development, that is waterfall model. But addition to this, there is a very high emphasis on the risk analysis. So spiral development model is a combination of both the model, that is iterative development model and the waterfall development model. Here advantage is it consider the risk analysis. So spiral development is considered as a miniature form of the incremental model. So it is a miniature form of incremental model. The spiral model has 4 phases. So that are planning your objective, then or identification of your objective. Second phase is design. Third phase is develop the product, and last is risk analysis. So these are the 4 phases present in spiral development model. So here is diagram for the spiral development model. So it consists of 4 phases. First is planning your objective or identification. So first you have to identify what you want to do, then you have to plan. Then second is risk analysis. Okay, you have to analyze what are the risks present in your project and what are the solution for that. And third is your development phase. So in development phase, here it include how you are going to design, means you have to design your software, means UML diagram, then code, test and release. Okay, so after releasing there is a fourth phase, that is plan the next phase. So these are the, we can say, the 4 phases include in spiral development model. Planning, risk analysis, then develop the product. In develop product there are again 4 categories: design, code, test and release, and last is plan the next phase for the incremental process. Then what are the limitations of spiral development model? First is spiral may go on indefinitely. Okay, it may go to infinite loop. Then second is large number of intermediate stages required excessive documentation. So here after each phase or after each iteration you have required some documentation and you have to check that. So this make it process complex. So another limitation is process is complex, so you have to handle various documentation. Then last limitation is spiral development also need huge regression testing cycle to find whether addition in the given system have affected overall system working or not. We already saw in previous lecture what is regression testing. In regression what happen, you have to continually retest your product if you are done any addition to your system. Here we complete the spiral development model. Next model is prototype development model. as name indicate the prototype. So in prototype, a similar small system is created for the demo purpose. So in prototype development approach represent top to bottom reverse integration approach. Top to bottom means क्या है? Suppose in top to bottom approach, the in this the developer design some graphical user interface so that it can easy to understand to customer how your system to be developed. So in prototyping is one of the solution to help in procuring and understanding the customer requirement for the product. So it is easy to understand the by doing prototype development approach, it is easy to understand customer requirement, and developer know that whether it is designing correct system or not. So in prototyping, initially a prototype of system is created, a small prototype is created, and it helps the customer to understand what they can expect from the given set of requirement. So depend on requirement, the developer team design a small model, and depend on that small model, the developer get to know whether the system is right or not. So again, this is the top down approach. Then limitation, here are limitation for prototype development model. First limitation is application not having much graphical user interface are difficult to model. So if your software contain less user interface, then it is difficult to model prototype. So this is the one disadvantage, or we can say limitation. Then customer may get the feeling that the system is already ready and may pressurize development team to deliver it immediately. So in this scenario, what happen is customer may think that your system is already ready, and it pressurize the software team to deliver the system. So these are the disadvantage of or limitation of prototype development model. Now next model is rapid development model or rapid application development model. So in rapid development approach is a one way to create usable software at a fast speed. So here, if you want to make your software with the fast speed, then you can go with the rapid application development model. So the rapid application development model is based on prototyping and iterative development with no specific planning involved. So here difference, your rapid application development model is depend on prototyping and iterative model, but here one thing is mentioned, there is a no specific planning is involved. So there is a no planning involved, and also there is a no detail pre-planning. Okay, so previously we saw always there is a pre-planning, risk analysis is present. So in rapid there is a no detail pre-planning. Okay, so there is no in detail pre-planning present in rapid application development. So what is the advantage of this? It makes it easier to incorporate the changes within the development process. Okay, so there is a no in detail pre-planning present, so it is very easy to developer to add any changes to system, and it is a miniature form of spiral development model. So rapid application development model is a miniature form of spiral development model. Here diagram represents rapid application development model. So as it is a miniature form of spiral model, so all phases of spiral model included in this: business modeling, data modeling, process modeling, application generation, testing. This is a prototype 1. Then again you go to the next phase, again next, and develop your product. And then you have to design your application code. Then next is limitation of rapid application development. So following are the limitation. First is changes in approach and refactoring are the major constraint in rapid application development. So here is the first thing. It is very easy to change the rapid application model requirement, but what changes required? So and the refactoring of the major, this is refactoring is major constraint in the rapid application development. Then it also involves huge cycle of retesting and regression testing. Again there is a uh, each cycle you are changing the your requirement, then it require the retesting and regression. And last is efforts of integration are huge. So in integration testing, what happen, we are integrating various module into the single module. So again efforts for integration are very large.